What is up, guys? Nils here from the Cold Poke Players, and we're gonna do an analysis check on three of the players that are gonna be in the Havoc Pack Battle League, and that's gonna be Tony KGB, Pokehon, and Don't Fight Ducks with Aaron. So we're gonna put myself to the side right here, and we're gonna go straight into the stats we got going on here. So first off, we have Tony KGB, and what I did for this before I go any further, I went through and looked at every YouTube opening pack and battle that they've done on their channels and did a statistical analysis of what they opened up through their packs, what packs are each and stuff like that, how many hollow rares, and a situation what they pulled, so we could get a kind of a definition, call it like the preseason pretty much, before we actually get into these pack battle leagues starting the week after. So we have Tony KGB stacks. He's opened up 88 packs on his channel. Out of all of those 88 packs, the EXs, breaks, full arts, and those being EXs, break, full arts, or secret rares were 24 out of 88. So 27% of those packs he's opened has been an EX, a break, a full art, or a secret rare. Now, for those being everything else plus hollows, it's 36 out of 88, which is a 41%. And if you count the regular, well, I put regular rares, I'm sorry, shouldn't be regular rares, should be reverse rares. If you have the reverse rares and all the other ones we just mentioned, that's 64 out of 88, which is a 73%. So in order, that means Tony KGB is getting points 73% of the time. That's really good odds right there. Especially most of these are actually from the Steam Siege pack. He's opened up 49 Steam Siege packs. And out of those 49, he got 27 that were a reverse rare or better, which is a 55% pull on a Steam Siege, and that's pretty good because Steam Siege odds are horrible. So Tony KGB really looking good here. But let's move on here. The luck factor is something else I rate. Just if they happen to get got on a really good luck streak, getting some really good pulls back to back. The luck factor for Tony KGB, I rated a 4 out of 5 because he gotten 2 Jolteon EXs. I know people that haven't even pulled a Jolteon or a Mega Charizard EX in these generation packs. He pulled 2 Jolteons EXs. Man, the dude just sitting on dough right now. The best set opening is Generations for him. I'm checking else with my stats, followed by Steam Siege because it's 55%. Generations, he pulled something good out of 21 out of 22 packs, which is a 95% pull. I think he had the highest. If you don't count if you minus the Radiant Collection pack, it's still 18 out of 22, which is at 82%, which is still good. He had one of the higher generation pull out of the 3 we're going to mention. So let's keep going. The worst set is Ancient Origins, and the only reason this is worst set is his worst set that I have on the channel statistically. And remember, I'm only going off of what they post on the channel. If they post stuff off the channel, I didn't get that because it wasn't a way to record it. So who knows? These numbers could be better. He might have pulled amazing Ancient Origin packs. It's just what's been on camera just haven't been his best show. So keep that in mind too as well. The fan factor, just know how many people I expect to be on this side, rooting them on and cheering them on, which is 4.5 out of 5. If we had Vegas odds of him winning it all season 1, 5-1 odds, actually the best next to the next one we're going to talk about. And if I was Tony KGB, I would choose the generation set. If I was choosing the generation set and I had to choose a competitive pick, it would be the Jolteon EX. He's pulled that twice. Flareon EX, he has pulled a couple of times, I think 3 times. And Ponyta, I think he pulled about 7 or 8 times that I was looking on here, which is really good odds. And since Ponyta being a common, to get, I think you get an extra point for those or stuff like that. But that really helps. So, Tony KGB, really strong competitor. I really expect him to, like I said, it's going to depend on the divisions. Pretty much what side is he on in the division, but I really like his chances of making playoffs. Really do. As well as this next one we're going to talk about, which is Pokehon, my man. And Pokehon stats, pretty much similar to Tony KGB's. He's opened 53 packs on his channel. Most of those being Steam Siege, but with the high number of 23 out of those 53 packs, so a little bit more than a third in that situation. For those out of those 53 packs, what were EXs, break cards, full arts, and secret rares, that is 13 out of 53, which is a 25% That's a quarter. That means out of 1 or 4 packs, he's scoring. He is scoring. Might not make sense if they're doing 3 pack battle leagues, but still, like I said, I have not put stats. There's no way for me to make statistical stats of what they have pulled off the camera or before they started YouTube. They could have much success and way more success where these numbers could average out a little bit better. So I'm only going off what's on the channel, guys. Keep that in mind. For these being hollow rares, EXs, breaks, full arts, and secret rares, 22 out of 53, which is a 42%. And Tony KGB's was just around the similar numbers as well. And then we have reverse rares, hollow rares, EXs, breaks, full arts, secret rares, 37 out of 53, which is a 70%. Tony KGB's was a 73. That is really, really dead on close. So that means out of these packs, Pokehon is scoring 0.70% of his packs. That's amazing odds right there. The luck factor also 4 out of 5. In his first video he's done with his Zygarde opening box, he's pulled 2 secret rares in 1 box. I think it was the Gyarados and the Alakazam. 2 secret rares in 1 box. You know how people pull a secret rare period, and this dude pulled 2 in 1 box? That is insane luck right there, guys. Best set being Generations. His worst set being Fates Collide. And I think that's kind of the only reason why. And that Fates Collide set is really not even worse. It was like 50% that he got in some good out of those pulls. He opened 6 Fate Collide packs, 3 out of those 6. But let's mention that 1 of those was a secret rare. It was that secret rare Alakazam. So it was a secret rare, full art, and a break. So out of 3 out of 6 packs, you pull a full art, a secret rare, and a break. That's awesome right there. So even though it's his worst stat, it's his worst statistical stat of what we have on the YouTube channel. Keep that in mind. Generations, I think he was sitting on a whopping 100%. I'm sorry, 75%. 75% with 2 full arts and a regular rare and a bunch of rated collections. Really good rated collections like Charizard and stuff like that. Fan factor, 5 out of 5. Let me tell you something. If you're going to, for these players who are going to be playing Pokemon at home, that bee nest is going to be swarming, and it's going to make it very tough to defeat them. That bee nest is going to be strong. The fan factor of Pokemon is huge. Community is huge. That bee nest is going to be swarming, making sure they're stinging you while you're trying to open your packs and stuff. They're going to make it very hard to make sure that Pokemon pulls out a win here. His big odds of winning Season 1 is also a 5 out of 1, which is right next to Tony KGB, and also another one I expect to probably make to the playoffs. I know division is going to determine those situations, but a very strong competitor to make it to the playoffs. And where was that? Competitive picks. If I was him, I have some really statistical stacks on Pokemon, especially when if he was pulling out the Generations pack. This is either Generations. No, this was Steam Siege. I'm sorry. These competitive picks will be through Steam Siege, which was also not a bad pull either. 52%, 12 out of 23 getting something good. 52%. Awesome, still an awesome rate with Steam Siege. I think the pulls for that, I've seen people pull like 20% of their cards being good cards off Steam Siege. So having a 52%, over half, is still amazing for Steam Siege set. But something, if he does pick Steam Siege, something I would like him to think about for his competitive options that I don't think he knows on his channel. He has pulled Hoppip 7 times, 3 of those being a reverse rare. He's pulled Skiploom 5 times, 2 of those being a reverse rare. Ninja Boy 5 times, Mantine, I think I spelled that wrong, 5 times, and Bisharp 3 times, and that Bisharp was a hollow rare. So, well, I think 1 was a reverse and 2 was a hollow rare. But keep that in mind. If I was you, Pokemon, and if you was doing a competitive pick for Steam Siege, I would pick Hoppip or Skiploom, because those 2 have been showing up a lot when you've been opening up your packs. Keep that in mind for your competitive pick. And last but not least, we have Don't Fight Ducks with Aaron. And he has, I went through all his stuff as well. Some of his stuff was mixed. I'm not sure if I got every single thing, so I will keep that in mind in that statistical stat. But so far what I counted 38. And I counted, he had more pack battles than Pokemon and Tony KGB. But he also had less cards to open and stuff as well. But his pack battles were half and half. He has won 50% of his pack battles. Some of them he's had really bad luck in and stuff. It's just his opponents did really bad. So before I mention the packs here, I'm going straight to the luck factor, where it was a 2 out of 5, because Aaron's luck seems to drop, but when it matters the most and he needs to pull out that win, that's where that 2 out of 5 comes in at, and he pulls it out. But he's also gotten 2 secret rares, including an enhanced hammer. So that's something to think about in there. Was it 2 or was it 1? I think he pulled 2. I forget what the other one was. It was 1 in Primal Clash, and I think he pulled an Alakazam because his face collide. I think he pulled the Alakazam. I think that's what it was. But let's get into the statistical breakdown here. Aaron has opened 38 packs. Out of EX's breaks, full art to secret rares, there was 5 out of 38, which is 13%. For those being hollow rares with the rest of the stuff, 17 out of 53, which is a 45%. But here's the interesting one right here. The reverse rare, hollow rares, EX's breaks, full art. So if you add the reverse rares into the mix, he gets a whopping 28 out of 38, which is a 74%. And that is actually the best percentage out of all 3 of these players right here. Something else to also mention with him, his Steam Siege packs, even though he has not pulled an EX, a rare, secret rare, he still has scored a point on the secret rares that I counted that he's opened. 5 regular rares, 6 hollow rares. He's opened up 11 Steam Siege packs. That's 100% right there of points. So he's getting a point no matter what somewhere. Generations is his lowest. I got lowest Roaring Skies as his lowest because he actually pulled 1 out of 7. I didn't put the percentage on there. Generations, he pulled a 33%. But some things I want to mention here. Face Collide has been the strongest set because he's actually pulled a lot of hollow rares and secret rares in that pack. So if I was him, I would choose Fates Collide. Generations, I think Generations is kind of a, I don't think the 33% justifies what Aaron could pull out of these sets. And I think these numbers are just him having bad luck. I'm pretty sure when a pack battle goes down, these numbers are definitely turned around. Okay, I'm going to mention what I want to mention. Let me go to the biggest odds of winning. He's an 8 out of 1. His fan factor is a 3.5 out of 5, and I think that 3.5 is a underrated 3.5 in my opinion. I think it could be in the 4. I think the duck pond is going to be really, really cracking. You're going to start hearing those ducks from Oregon. I don't know if he lives in Oregon or anywhere. If he lives far away from Oregon, you still going to hear the ducks cracking in Oregon. That's how strong I think the duck pond is going to be on Aaron's side of the field. But the last thing I want to mention is his competitive picks. If he's going Steam Siege, Durigon, Yveltal, and Klefki has showed up a lot in his packs. I will really choose those. If he's going Generations, he's pulled 3 Charizards. I will really go with Charizard if he was going Generations. Another one I think I did see in his Generations was Chill Dude. I will go with Chill Dude and also my Choke. Those I didn't write those in there because I was running out of the room and it would have been really small print for this to look at. But if he's going Generations, Charizard for sure, Chill Dude, and my Choke. If he's going Steam Siege, Durigon, Yveltal, and Klefki. And other than that, because he has limited openings on everything else, like his Ancient Origins was 100% pull rate, Phantom Forces was 100% pull rate, his Face Collide was 100%, and his Breakprint was 100% pull rate as well. Primal Clash was really good too because he pulled that secret rare out of there. That was a 66% pull rate. He's had a lot of pull rates. It's just the Steam Siege has really, I think, what brought these numbers down. But Steam Siege have not been fair to anybody, except for Pokehon and KGB pretty much. But Steam Siege has not been fair to most of us. So what we got going on next for next time here, part 2, we're going to look into the rest of them. Mike's PokeTube, Hollow Pony Talk, Gotta Catch Them All, and PokeX. And remember, if you're on Twitter, hashtag that Havoc Pack Battle League hype. We need to get this going, guys. This is really good. The reason why I'm doing a 2-part, 1, I knew this video was gonna be way too long if I did do all of them at once, and 2, I got tired and I just want to get these out so we can get this going on. We'll get the part 2 going on. This was a lot. This took like a few hours to look through everyone's YouTube channel and get these statistics down. But I am Nearly from the Cool Poke Players. Be on the lookout for part 2 when it comes out. But I'm gonna figure out what are my odds for Mike PokeTube to win it all, and also Hollow Ponyta's chances of pulling an upset. And also we're gonna get to know Gotta Catch Them All and PokeX a little bit better. But I am Nearly from the Cool Poke Players. You guys all have a great day, and thank you for watching.